Hi, my name is Brian. I will be your guide in the Workbox world. In this series of short cartoon movies I will show you the main concepts of Datapolis Workbox, the only human-centric workflow solution for SharePoint. In this episode you will see how business and technical users may work together. Let me introduce my two colleagues, Anna and Patrick.
Hi. My name is Anna. I am business analyst in our company. I have a goal to describe and deploy business processes in HR department.
My name is Patrick. I'm a programmer and SharePoint administrator in the company.
In the next few minutes you will see how these two will cooperate. Anna will define business logic of the process and Patrick will help her with technical aspects. But first, let's bring another laptop for Patrick.
Thank you, Brian.
In the screen behind me, you may see the main view of the Workbox Workflow Creator. The main window of the Creator describes business logic of the workflow. It is clear and understandable for business users.
You are right, Brian. This workflow diagram is easy to understand. There are only process faces, transitions between them and process users. This diagram shows a simple workflow created by me. I can easily edit this diagram without any special technical help.
Does it mean that Patrick's help is not necessary?
Oh no, this is only business layer of the designer. This is very helpful for business users because it describes the logic of the process. But if you want, for example, take data from SharePoint, create enhanced user forms, manipulate grab data, connect to external resources, or make other specific SharePoint activities, you have technical layer of the designer where my help is welcome. Am I right, Anna?
Oh yes, Patrick. Your help is priceless. I saw these big diagrams you have made on the technical layer. I did not understand anything, but I am glad that these is not a part of my business layer.
Technical layer gives the possibility of defining sets of activities which would be used in any part of the workflow. Anna, would you tell us what is inside business layer and how you use it?
Of course, Brian. Let's go back to the previous screen. This screen gives you the vision how the flow will go and who is participating in the process. There are only a few kind of objects you must know about to be able to make the process schema. There are two circles represents begin and the end of the process. There are rectangles represents phases of the process. Arrows that represent transitions between process phases. I have also a ribbon where I can define who will participate in the process. Having these tools I can very fast create the schema of the process. And I may also deploy it on SharePoint by only single click.
Thank you, Anna. Patrick, now is your turn. Would you describe your role in workflow creation?
With pleasure. To develop sets of activities I use also Visual Designer. I may design separate activities for any transition between workflow phases. This designer is more complex than the previous one. There are many out-of-the-box activities I may use, like sending an email, adding and editing list elements, managing permissions, starting other workflow instances, and so on. I may create the sequence of activities by dragging and dropping them from menu. Of course I have to set up properties of every activity. You may create different set of activities for every transition between workflow states. Activities will be automatically executed when the workflow will go from one state to another. These are often small programs which gives really extra power to the workflow.
When I create business diagram of the workflow I need to talk often with Patrick to tell him what actions I need to be launched during the workflow execution.
I may implement them quickly in technical layer without any inheritance of Anna's business layer.
I may edit and change business logic by modifying the diagram anytime. Sometimes Patrick needs to adopt his diagrams to my changes.
It is usually easy to do. My diagrams are well ordered and I usually know what to modify in minutes.
Thank you both. Now we understand that splitting the workflow diagram into two functional layers has some very important advantages. It allows business users to control and participate in the workflow creation process. Business and IT users may work together using the same visual tool. Created workflows are very clear and understandable, which helps to change and modify previously created workflows if necessary. And finally, two layers diagram allows to create much more complex workflows than it would be possible using other tools. I would like to thank you for viewing this short movie. I hope you found it interesting, and please watch the next episode titled, "What Does It Mean That Datapolis Workbox is Human-Centric?" If you want to test Workbox by yourself, please download the trial version or set up your own test environment. See you soon at the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.